Hey everyone, Bonnie here. I'm like super excited to go over convention. So I was going to do this in a Zoom room and be really professional and high tech, but I'm having issues with the Zoom. So I upgraded my other account, the one that was not attached to my Facebook, so I couldn't do it live in here. So I'm gonna actually work on that for future things, because I have some really cool things planned for you guys, doing a Zoom where we are all on there. Hey Stephanie, where we're all on there live. So some of the people are on live, and then the people on Facebook can watch. So it's pretty cool. So that's one thing that I'm going to be bringing to us. One of the things that we found out at convention, that DōTERRA is doing a new training called what's it called? What was it called? DōTERRA camp? Well, launch camp is what it's called. So launch camp, where they're going to go over everything that we need to launch somebody. It's like a 4-hour training where we can do it in person or online, you know, in a live setting like this. So anyway, so DōTERRA is going to be doing that October 2nd as a collective, like a whole, and then giving us the materials where we can do that. So I was thinking that we can do that, I don't know, monthly or every other month or quarter, or depending on how many people want to do it, that we can do like a launch camp in our Facebook group for all the new people. They can get on and learn the material, and people can listen to recordings, and it's super duplicatable, but it's getting people in action and also learning all the material, like with the script, going off of the launch guide. So anyway, so we're gonna be doing some Zooms and really cool things coming up. But for today, like I said, if you guys are just getting on, we have a lot of people on, welcome. I'm gonna be bringing you guys on individually to share your takeaways. So comment below if you guys were at the convention and you want to bring me on. It doesn't have to take long. It could just be a minute or two. Let's see here, I'm on, I've gotta find, okay, it is live. So Brittany's on, I know she wants to go. Marcy, I think you do. Alicia, let's see here. Julianne. All right, and then as more people come on. So who wants to go first? I have, like, obviously pages and pages of notes, and I'm sure you guys do too. I posted some of my takeaways in this group and on my Essential Oils for Moms page and on my Instagram, just some of the things that were on my heart, especially around the dream. But I wanted to hear from, okay, Alicia's gonna go first. I wanted to hear from other people who maybe this was their first time, or just giving you guys a new face to look at and listen to. Okay, so Alicia, I'm gonna bring you on. So hold on, I gotta find her name here and bring her on. She is an awesome mom of 6. I connected with her. She lives in Maine. She is like going to explode. So she'll be probably a diamond next year walking across the stage. She has a lot of fire and energy, and I would love to hear her takeaways. So let me bring her on. Hey, how are you? It's good to see you again.
I'm tired, so I'm wearing my glasses.
Yes, and I have not washed my hair since we got back. So
me neither.
It's been crazy.
Oh.
So tell everybody, this was your first time at the convention, so tell everybody kind of your thoughts, your takeaways, what you were thinking going in to the convention, and then how are you feeling on your way out? I want to hear everything.
Okay, so yeah, this was my first convention, and I think going into it, I thought I was going to be learning more about the business side of things, and I was really pleasantly surprised that I actually learned more about the company and about the heart of the company and the science behind the products and the testing that's done on the products. And, you know, I knew that DōTERRA was a generous company, and I knew that they did third-party testing, but I didn't know to the extent of the third-party testing that they did. I didn't know to the extent of how important it is that their products are truly pure and the highest quality product that you can get. And, you know, to see all the science behind that, to see all of the research that they're doing, but then to really see how huge their heart is and how generous they are. And I'm sorry if you can hear one of my kids in the background. I'm a real mom.
Yeah.
that was really amazing for me to see. You know, when they handed that $5 million check to the Huntsman Cancer Institute, cancer has touched my life in multiple ways, as I'm sure it's touched many of yours. And to see that was just, it was amazing. I mean, that's a big number. And to know that that's really important to them. And, you know, the Operation Underground Railroad and the Days for Girls and the way that they empower their farmers and the jobs they've provided through the farms that they, you know, where they do their co-impact sourcing. There's so many things. I could go on and on about that, but that was really, really neat to actually get a chance to see that. And then the biggest thing that I took away was, Collins wants to say hi.
Hi.
Was learning how to dream again. I put my dreams on the back burner. I'm a mom of 6, and that's been my job and my priority for the last 15 and a half years. And so I think I kind of stopped dreaming and didn't realize that I had. And so, yeah, I learned that it's okay for me to dream and that it's good for me to dream, and that each one of the people that were in the highest ranks in doTERRA, they all started where I'm starting or where anybody else is starting. And the 2 key things I think that they did is that they believed in themselves and they were consistent. And those were big things for me to learn and to take away. So that's what I had in my notes that I took away. I'm sure there's a million other things that I took away, but I want to give other people a chance to talk too. So
yes, I'm writing that down. Believe in yourself and consistency.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Okay, awesome. And I would say one of my favorite parts is because we see each other on Facebook all the time, but it's like when you come together, you actually get to know everybody one-on-one.
Yes.
You go deep. I mean, we know everything about each other.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, and we slept in the same bed together at the house, you know.
Yep.
You get close, you know, you get a house and you share, and you share meals together and rides, and you get ready together. You have a lot of offshoot conversations, and I feel like as a team, it's just so amazing, like when we can come together, because a lot of us don't live by each other.
Right.
You know, that's just the way it is these days. People are international. We have people from Canada there and all over the United States. And so this was like the one of a couple of times a year where we're going to get together. So I love meeting you. It was awesome.
Same here. I was actually just talking to one of my good friends this morning, and she was like, how was it? And I said, oh my gosh, it was amazing. I stayed in this house with all these women that I had never met before, but were on my team. And I said, connecting with them and being poured into by all of you was just so amazing. I'm so grateful for that. I'm grateful that I had the opportunity to do it. And I was definitely blessed by each and every one of you this past week. So
awesome. Yeah. And we were blessed with you. And the other cool thing is we have such a huge team now. We had 45-ish or maybe 50 people there from our team,
right?
Not all at our house, obviously, but with multiple homes and multiple leaders. And our team is awesome. Like, I'm not just saying that obviously because they're our team, but the women there have really big hearts, really good intentions. They just really want the best for themselves and for their families and for everybody, just to make that impact. No drama, just all caring about each other and really helping, like, in a sincere way.
Yes.
So you don't find that often, and I just feel like coming together and seeing it again just solidifies, like, okay, we're doing the right thing, we're attracting the right people.
Absolutely.
And next year we're probably going to be double or triple, or 4 times the amount of people from our team, that's there. So
yep.
Awesome. All right, great. And also, your son in the background, does he like the kids line?
He actually brought them over here to me at the table because he wanted to show you. He's been rubbing them on himself all morning long. My older son took them to bed last night.
How?
Do you want to show everyone how to use the oils? Yeah? Okay, come here.
That's awesome.
So he had, Collins started preschool at a new school this year, and so he's had a little bit of a hard time sometimes actually getting into school and staying into school. So we hooked Brave and Steady to his backpack, so that those are the, yes, and we have all the other ones here with us too. But these are the ones that that we knew would really support him and, you know, getting to school and feeling comfortable at school. And he is so excited. He goes back tomorrow. He's super excited. He's like, can I bring all the oils with me? Can I show everybody at school?
Oh, I love it. And where does he roll the rollers?
Do you remember where you roll them? No? How about right back here? Where's that? Your neck? Yep, you put both of those on your neck, and we put on your arms and your wrists and on your heart.
I love that. Well, thank you for showing us.
You say you're welcome. Say you're welcome.
So cute.
Oh,
I love that. And that would be a good video to do, because I'm actually going to do one of those with my Andrew, and just like kind of doing a video of him smelling the oils and like where I'm going to roll on him, you know. And so I feel like, what better way to show on your own child? So
they were open.
Awesome. All right, so I'll take you off.
Okay.
And then who wants to go on next? I see Brittany came on, Claire came on, Marcy's on, Julianne. Let me know who wants to be on next. All right, thank you, Alicia.
You're welcome. Bye. Say bye.
Bye. Bye. So cute. Okay, Brittany's next. Okay, I gotta go and find her name. All right, I'm bringing her on. There we go. Let's see. All right, yay! We are on. Okay, and so let me introduce Brittany. So she is awesome. She also stayed at our house, so I feel like I was, you know, lucky enough to get to know her. And we were up late talking, and we would get ready together, and just amazing things. So I'll tell you, this girl is on fire. She's literally already, even at the airport, like in action and doing things on the way home. And she has like huge goals. Like, she's one of the people, you don't find them often where they're like going crazy. That's her. She's gonna do some amazing things, and I'm just really, really, you know, genuinely happy that we were able to connect. And I feel like, you know, again, I told you from the beginning, I'm like, one of my main goals is to connect with you, because I didn't know you, you know, and I wanted to get to know you, and I'm so glad we did. So I will let you just share your takeaways. I'd love to hear what they are.
All right. I think the thing that I was most excited for was connecting with everyone on the team. Claire has come to my house before for the Diamond Club, so that was kind of cool. I knew her, so it wasn't totally like going into the unknown. She was a sweetheart. But seeing your videos all the time, I was like, she's kind of a celebrity in my eyes. So seeing you in person, and like you actually telling me in person that you believe in me, that you believe my goals are real, and that I'm gonna shoot for the stars, was amazing. And then I met, like, you know, Becky and Shelly. They were telling me all these things that they do, and this business isn't just like one way. You can make it to Diamond in so many different ways. It's unreal. Like, we went to the Empowered Success training on was it Tuesday? And they were saying basically, like, the Empowered Success is the cake, and you can put the icing, the frosting on any way you want. So you can do your classes any way you want. You can connect with people any way you want, as long as you're doing those things.
Right.
And yeah, like,
that was huge.
Yeah.
A lot of people needed to hear that, actually. For those of you guys listening, did you guys get that? Did you guys understand that? Can you explain that a little bit more of different ways that people can kind of put their own icing on? Because I think that is huge. And for people who don't know, Tuesday was the only day people talked about business. We signed up for like different, you know, talks of the day. There was multiple ones going on, and you can choose. And one was run by DōTERRA, and the other one was run by different leaders. But other than that, it was all product and business and like inspiration. So that was the talk that Brittany is talking about. But can you just talk a little bit more about the icing?
Let me see here. Okay, so I know a lot of people just did the, you know, the essential 101 class for a long time. And then Lisa Zimmer came in the picture, and now we're doing the make and takes, and it's a lot of fun, and it's giving everybody another way, like basically another icing and another kind of icing. So a lot of people like that, but a lot of people have their own class that they're doing and they don't like make and takes. So like that's a thing. And then Shelly was telling me when we were connecting that she actually the thing that got her to the goal that she was wanting, she actually donated her time. She got down on the ground, was pulling weeds, was mulching, like so many different things that you wouldn't think a diamond would be doing, just to, you know, of course, be a good person, help out. And she was also like bartering with people. That's icing. Her icing is connecting. Her icing is like helping people, donating her time, bartering. So many different ways.
I love that. And she just got on too. So if I bring her on, she could talk about that too.
Yeah, she was amazing. She just went on and on and on. I wish, okay, for next year, I'm going to bring a recorder because people were talking 100 miles a minute and I could not keep up. I was trying to remember every single thing that everybody told me. So I'm going to bring a recorder and record people when they pour into me.
Yeah. That's actually a good idea. So you'll probably have your own Facebook group, or you could do it in our group. But that's actually a good point. I wish I was like carrying it around, just living it into our group, because you sometimes find the best golden nugget completely unrelated to the conference, because you're with so many high performers and people who are doing it in action, and they're motivated and they're driven, and they just have, one, they're inspirational, but two, they have different ways of doing it, and no wrong way, what we were talking about, but everybody helps everybody. So you do get insight. So, or Shelly, maybe we could just record you all day long.
Yeah.
Like Shelly was amazing, and she had her own suite and just like hosting everybody. And she was bringing on people from her cross lines and up lines and enjoying like her recognition. It was just awesome. So Shelly, you have such a good heart. And I know she inspired other people, because other people came up to me and they're like, oh, Shelly told me this and this. So Shelly, you are seriously a blessing. So just, yeah, I'm glad you brought that up, Brittany. Anything else, or what else do you have on your mind or heart?
My biggest thing, it kind of brought me out of my shell. I was comfortable there because I knew the people around me were my people, like oil people. I don't feel like a crazy lady around you guys. Just talking, conversating with people I really didn't know gave me the, like, I can do this with people I don't know. I can do this with people that don't know about oils, or maybe are thinking oils are taboo or something. So it really brought me out of my shell. Mm-hmm. Like Alicia was saying, really opened up my eyes to my dreams again.
Huge.
Mm-hmm.
That is huge. And once you get your whole story out, you have a lot of stories within your story. You're going to change a lot of people. You know, a lot of people. So I love it. Cool. Awesome. Well, thank you so much. I love seeing you again. Just super pumped. Alrighty. I will let somebody else, Julianne, I see you on here. Shelly.
Thank you, Bonnie.
Claire. All right. I'll get you off. Thank you, Brittany.
Thank you.
All right. Who wants to go next? Otherwise, I'll just start bringing people on. Hopefully, you're not in the bathroom or something. I'm just joking. I would never do that. But I don't want to bring somebody on. So we have Claire. Hopefully, you can get on here. Shelly, because we were just talking about you. Julianne. Valerie. Oh, do you want to get on here? Let's see here. So many people. I've got to scroll up to see all the names. Just let me know. Let's see. Okay, Julianne can go. And Alicia says, yes, you both pushed me out of my comfort zone, and that was a huge takeaway. Forgot to mention. Yeah, huge. All right, Julianne. And then also, guys, let me know who's going to go next. All right, so then I can just quickly go through them. Ready? Oh, Julianne, it's not letting me bring you on for some reason. I don't think your camera is hooked up. It's not giving me an option. Check if you're on your phone, make sure your camera is hooked up to Facebook. All right, who wants to go next? Shelly, do you want to go next? I see you just commented. Or Claire, I see you liking right now. Don't be shy, people. Otherwise, I'm going to start talking. Okay, Claire says she can go. Yay! If you guys don't know Claire, she is awesome. And this was her third convention with DōTERRA, I believe. And so she brought her whole team. Actually, not her whole team, but she had a whole team there. You know, her team is huge. And she stayed with us, and she is just awesome. She's one of my closest friends, and she's an amazing leader, and I can't wait to hear her takeaways. So let me bring you on, Claire. Okay, yay! Thank you for getting on. I can't wait to hear your takeaways. And it was so good to see you again, as usual. I love seeing Claire. We've been friends for, how many years has it been? 10?
Not quite
9?
Yeah,
8?
like, I don't know. 8, at least 8 years, maybe.
It seems like a long time.
It does.
Anyway, Claire's awesome, you guys. She's full of golden nuggets, so get your notes out.
Oh, I'm on. Okay. What do you want me to say?
Yeah,
Sorry, I missed some of before, so I hope I'm not going to repeat. You want to just give, like, takeaways?
Your takeaways,
okay.
Yeah. Love to hear your thoughts, your heart, and that kind of thing.
Okay, well, I'll try to keep it short. It was every year, like you said, this is my 3rd year. So each year, and voice is a little raspy because the fires they had in Utah, the smoke,
yeah.
like I lost my voice yesterday. It's coming back. Each year I take away something different. There's so much going on. And so I feel like when you come to convention, you have already started to build your belief in the oils. Hopefully you're using them, you're starting to experiment with them, and you're having all these experiences. You're hearing other people's stories, probably from our oil club. That's huge in there. So your belief in the oils are pretty high. And then you come to convention and you will walk away with your belief so high in the company that you will be shocked because a lot of convention just solidifies the heart and the mission of the company and how they got started. They'll share their stories. They share a lot of stories of how they give back and how the oils really are intertwined with that, with our farmers and the different projects that they take on. And one of the quotes they said is, we're completely debt free, right? And so because they're debt free, they are free to give even more. And that is their goal for us in this business model, that we as advocates can, it's not just about us making more money. You'll never see them talking about the comp plan and money during convention. You'll never see fancy things or whatever, but it's all about what this gift we are given, and to apply that, of course, take care of our families first, get ourselves out of debt, get ourselves healthier, change lives from the inside out. And once that happens, you are free to give more and more and more. And as I ran into and heard stories from other leaders, that's exactly what they're doing. So their heart and their mission for even just their whole life just got bigger than they ever thought possible. I think when you first start out, you're like, oh, I just love the oils. And if I could pay for my oils, that would be amazing. And that's an absolutely perfect way to start. But then it gets bigger and you start, I think Alicia I caught part of her said, you start to dream a little bigger, not just for your own family, but for, wow, I've been given so much now. What am I supposed to do with that? And so my heart, especially this year, came away, with that piece of it a little bit bigger, like just what's going to be next for me in this stage. And then, so yeah, the community is huge. And when you're at convention, and then of course the product showcase area, you can go in and you can experience every single oil there is. Like we were putting all of them on if that's not going to build your belief in the product, I don't know what will. And you feel so good. You feel so good.
We spend hours.
It's amazing. And it's all free. I even had like a skin analysis done with a professional there. And like, you can ask questions with, it's just amazing. It's a whole experiential thing. So for me, like personally, then I took a lot of takeaways. I have high belief in the product. I have high belief in the company, and I'm always constantly building on high belief in myself. And
huge.
Yes. And even at this level of leadership, and I don't even like using that word because we're all in this, like, there's no like levels, whatever, but you just never stop working on yourself, and your belief in yourself will be in different layers. And I've really felt prior coming up to this convention for me personally, that God's just peeling away some layers in me, and it's revealing some new fears that I didn't know were there. And so it just kind of like, I don't know, you just end up growing so much more. And so you come to this place where it's like, if I'm going to grow more, you're going to hit a wall, or you're going to push through that fear, and you're going to experience growth in yourself in a way that you didn't even think. And that's where I'm at, and I feel it. And so being at convention was so huge to feed into that, because if I was just sitting here by myself, Brittany even mentioned it a little bit too. It's like, sometimes you can feel like you're the only crazy oil lady around you, like you're speaking life into all these people, and you are the leader, you are the pioneer in your community, in your families even. And so you're constantly like, no, this works, it's awesome, but then to be around almost 40,000 people, that are right there with you. It's very empowering, very, very empowering. So I wrote down a couple things. Emily, of course, this year the theme was all about dream, right? So believing in our own dreams. Even Hugh Jackman spoke about that, and that we were made for more. We're just made for more. We're not made to stay stuck in our lives. We are made for more, and it's okay to step into that. As moms, especially if you have been a stay-at-home mom, sometimes we get a little lost in that, and we think we are just only here to take care of other people, and your voice has to be kind of raised a little bit to speak out for yourself, and even to your families, and be like, look guys, I'm not here just for your laundry. And I actually experienced a little bit of that coming home, because they're just used to me, like, aren't they sweet? They just left everything for me when I came home. I'm like, you guys, I'm working, so I don't know what you're gonna do about this mess. So it's okay to speak up for yourself, because you're made for more. And then Emily really challenged us to just kind of write those things down. What is your dream? What's your legacy? Write it down, break it down, speak it to yourself every day. So I could go on and on and on. The other thing that still resonates with me too, and I wrote this for myself, maybe it will help you, is don't hope harder than you work. So your dream, put your dream into action. And if you don't know what that action is, talk to people, message, connect. I know some of the gals like Brittany and Alicia, they even connect. They're sister teams, right? They connected to just inspire one another. But if you don't know what you're supposed to be doing, find out. Go to the pinned post in here. Go back to the basics. For myself, even, where I'm at, the basics don't change. Like I've got classes, I have 2 classes set up.
The cake.
Yeah, you repeat. I have 2 classes set up. I have 2 vendor events set up, and I'm making my new list for calling for builders. That's what you do. It never stops. So if you don't know what to do, that's what it is. You basically get that launch guide and just do it. So don't hope harder than you work, because you deserve it. So put it into action. So thank you. It's just always a pleasure to just be around you, Bonnie. You are so inspiring, so real. You guys, she's the real deal in person as she is on these videos. And I always get so much from you. And I learned a lot from just even the gals in my house. We're all, need that time. So get your butt to convention next year. It's only $125 through the 28th of this month. You have 3 days to get that. They will not offer that price ever again. They won't. So $125, get your convention ticket. we can't even put into words really what you experience when you're there. So it's absolutely a game changer, and we'd love to have you guys. So thanks for having me on.
I love it. Thank you. So
Yeah.
stay on for 1 second if you can.
Okay.
You got a lot of comments.
Oh.
So Brittany says, all my favorite. She said, that's good, Claire. Ruth says she's going to convention next year, Lord willing.
Hey, Ruth.
Alicia says, yes. Brittany, so much more. Brittany's going to be diamond. So is Alicia. Yeah. And she was, yes, both of you ladies are amazing. Yes, she is. Such a beautiful heart. I don't know if that was about the team or myself. Thank you. Make it there, Brittany says. And so I don't know if I can show you guys right now something that Claire said. I'm picking this out for a second, but this is or not backdrop, but whatever, you know, the computer screen. And that's exactly like what Claire was talking about. So when you use the products, you're building a belief in the product, right? So with courage, share experiences, invite to change lives. That's the length of an elite. Okay. So if you're using the products, you can get to an elite just by loving the products. Okay. When you believe in the company and the opportunity, which you don't have to go to convention to do, but when you are there, your belief is so high, you can get to the premier rank. Your belief level is at premier, right? So you have, you know, the opportunity to get to premier. So then moving up, silver is exactly what Claire was saying, the belief in you, right? So when you believe in yourself, you can get to the silver rank, the rank, that's where your belief level is, okay? When you have your team there and you connect, and especially in such a way that we did, you have this belief in your builders, and that's the gold rank, right? With love, transfer of vision, nurture a team, culture of duplication. To go higher, platinum is, let's see, the builders. Okay, now your whole team, your whole organization, not just your top leaders, right? But the whole team with gratitude, expand community and leadership, amplify momentum, okay? Diamond is when you really, really get to your why. Why are you doing this? Because it's a lot more than just getting product paid for, right? Or earning a paycheck. It's what's that deep core why of why are you going to do things? When people say no and you're crying and you're having a bad day, because that's going to happen, why do you keep doing what you're doing, right? When you know that, you're unstoppable. You can keep growing, okay? Then to get to blue diamond is when you build your influence with humility, infuse passion for purpose, cultivate empowered leaders. And then the last one, and this is what we're talking about, every single presidential diamond is living proof of this, which is why I love to watch them and learn from them, because they have a belief in their legacy. It's not about them anymore. It's not about their influence or even their personal why. They're like, how can I change the world? And I feel like that's what doTERRA is doing too, with, you know, charity, seek to liberate, live to serve, and transform the world. Let me move this.
Yes.
Yeah, so I think going to convention helps solidify where you are, but also I think it helps bring you to the next one, because if you don't have your why yet, maybe you have inspiration from hearing the people on stage and their whys and the belief in the company and all the things we're doing to give back. When your belief is so high, your mind has to get to your rank before your numbers do, right? You come back with this new energy and this new momentum and feeling that you can't help it but to literally attract those things into your life, even though it sounds so weird. It works, and people can feel that, and people want to go with people who have direction and they're successful and they know what they're doing, and it's exciting, you know. I mean, there's just so many awesome things, and if you're thinking about all the way to the top ranks of leaving a legacy, who doesn't want to leave a legacy,
right?
You know, and we want to learn from the people who are doing it, who are debt free and who are giving back and who are literally living their dream life in such a way that gives meaning to their life and to so many other people's lives, and even the people in our team who are talking and helping everybody. that has no benefit to them, right? Everybody, and even other people in other
yeah,
teams,
cross
and
teams,
we
for
met
sure.
other leaders who
So
are not even on our team. It just, everybody wants to elevate everybody, and it's just awesome.
Yep.
And
there's no spirit of
anyway,
competition. I was going to say one little thing about what you're saying about the building blocks is find out where you are. You know, if you're still at the building belief in the product or the company, you don't wait till convention next year. Build your belief now. Start figuring out who your virtual online, you know, mentor is going to be in that. YouTube is amazing. Find some gals who are always, Body's great at this too. Find people who are showing you how to use the product. Learn about the product.
Yes.
Go on to YouTube.
I have a degree in YouTube.
Yes. Get on YouTube. Watch. I mean, I've watched in the beginning. I watched so many videos about the company. It was insane because I wanted to learn everything about the company. So if you haven't done that yet, get to it. So that's where you just look at that building block and then just start. Like Google is your friend. You'll find everything you need to know right there. So anyway, thank you again for having me on. I love hearing all the stories.
Yes. Thank you, Claire. You're the best.
Yep.
All right, who wants to go on next? We have a lot of people. And Jenny Watson, I saw you just got on, and I would love for you to come on and share your takeaways, but the device you're on right now won't let me even have you on as an option. So I don't know if you're on your computer, if you want to get on your phone. We'd love to hear your takeaways too. This was her second convention, so I'd love to hear that. And then several of you guys are still on, so I'd love for you guys to get on here. So as I'm waiting for you guys to get on, I'm not going to share all my takeaways because obviously I have way too many. But there are a few quotes. One of the things they talked about is being grateful, right? So a grateful heart is a magnet for miracles. And I know you've probably heard that so many times, but when you really do start your day with a grateful attitude, positive attitude, you will have these miracles come into your life. And we heard that so many times. Jenny says she'll come on, but she's not dressed. So just to ease your mind, I'm literally in my workout clothes. And I haven't washed my hair in a week, and so I just threw this on. This is like my uniform, so you don't have to worry about being dressed. It's fine. I'm not dressed either. And I just really quickly put makeup on, just so you guys wouldn't know that, but I just told you. So get on a new device, Jenny, because it's not letting me bring you on right now. So I don't know if your camera's not hooked up or not. One thing is, two things. So those of you guys who are on social media, so a lot of us are, right? So your worth is not measured in likes, comments, notes, or followers, but in your ability to love. Keep comments to yourself, take notes, and lead. I love that. Because you guys, I don't want, and our team is actually really good about it, but I don't want anyone to compare their chapter 1 to someone else's chapter 20, right? And I heard a few comments of people saying, oh my gosh, it's kind of hard to be on this team because everybody's growing so fast, but not everybody's growing fast. Everybody's on their own journey, right? But everybody's exactly where they're supposed to be, right? So I just love that. And then one of the things about dreaming and kind of the self-worth is our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are more powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. So we ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, and fabulous? And it's actually, who are you not to be? Okay, and that was Marianne Williamson. And I just love that. And here's a good one for moms. Children who watch their parents passionately chase their dreams are more likely to do the same. And that's awesome, because sometimes as moms, like I work with a lot of moms, and I know there's a lot of women on here who are moms, and sometimes we say we don't want to take away the time from our children and whatnot, and there's a season for everything. So I understand that. I have 4 kids, right? So there's seasons for everything, seasons to go full force, to pull back. I mean, family's always first, 100%. But when your kids are watching you pursue something, they're excited for you. Like my kids are like always asking questions and wanting to know where we're at and what's going on, and they're excited, and it gives them the opportunity that they can dream and they can watch their parents dream and do, you know, just follow their own dreams because they'll have their own in their life. And I always say, don't use your kids as an excuse of why not to do something, but they're the reason that we do what we do, you know? I have a ton of notes, but I think everyone already said amazing things, so I'll probably just put my other notes just in other little videos throughout. Okay, Jenny, I'm going to see if that's, oh yeah, okay, hold on, I've got you.
Yeah.
So Jenny's getting on here.
Hey!
Yay! Awesome.
I'm telling you, I'm not dressed and I'm folding laundry.
My bed is full of dirty laundry, or no, clean laundry that I just washed and now I have to fold.
Back to the glamorous life.
Yeah. Yeah.
How are you?
I love it. Good. I already missed you already.
I know.
So, I'd love to hear your takeaways, and I know other people would too. And like I said, this was your second year, so you have even more insight. You probably came expecting, like you knew kind of what to expect already. So
yeah,
just take it over and share your thoughts.
I don't know. My heart is so full after getting back. I mean, to watch my sister walk, I can't describe that, how that felt. It was the best thing ever because I know how hard she's worked, and you know, it was just. And
tell everyone who
I honestly think that was probably better than what I'm gonna walk. Like watching her, I just, you know, it was just so awesome to see her get recognized, and just to go to the gala was really fun. I didn't go last year to the gala, so going to that this year was really cool. And I encourage you, if you go next year, to get the tickets for that because it really like lights a fire under you to think, you know, I want to do that. And it also shows you that there's people of all walks, you know, they're not, you know, it's not like a cookie cutter version of a person up there walking as Diamond. It's all types, and it just makes you really gives you that belief that like, I can do this too. So, and I'm going to walk next year. So
yes, you are. I know you are.
But yeah, no, I mean, and it was awesome because this year I actually had a couple of ladies from my team there, which was really cool, to have people on my team there and to get to connect with them. Kelly and I shared a room and really got to know each other. And that was really, that really filled my heart. And it was a lot of fun to connect with her and just to kind of really understand her why and, you know, so that I can support her better. And so, yeah, it was just, I encourage you, like I said, if you're considering it, it's 100% worth it. So to go.
I love that. And thanks for bringing up the gala because I don't know how none of us talked about it yet. That's a huge event and it's a huge deal. We had 3 people from our team walk. So Jenny's sister, Nikki, and her husband, Mike, were there and they walked as diamonds. Shelly Fuge walked as a diamond. She's on Becky's team, and Becky walked as a blue diamond.
Yeah.
So we had a lot of people on our team to celebrate. We had cross-line leaders to celebrate. Our upline, Elise Sedovi, just walked as a triple diamond. So she went to
the only one
residential, started over again, residential, and then diamond again. I mean, it's crazy. She's the highest rank in the whole company.
And she shared with us at
and she came to our
that she had 900,000 people under her. Like what? Like how is that even possible?
Crazy.
So yeah, she was very inspiring.
It's crazy. Yes.
So
and I posted that video into this group.
Yeah. If you haven't watched that,
I think there's like lag between us.
Because it was very, her speech was very inspirational and just very like, it's easy. You just do the things, you know? And the reason I'm here is because I've done the things for 9 years, she said, you know? So yeah, it's pipes.
It is. That cake, you put on your own icing. I love that.
Yeah.
Also, about the gala again, because that was motivating for me too, and I know for other people, that when you are watching the people, that you are like, I could totally do this. They had young, they had older, they had all different, you know, nationalities and countries and professions, you know, from moms to, you know, doctors and everywhere in between. Some people did it fast. Some people took them years. I mean, like what you said, there's no cookie cutter. It's everybody's on their journey.
Yep.
And it's just really fun to watch, and you can visualize yourself walking the next year.
Yeah.
Brittany says, yes, consistency. And she said she cried for people she didn't even know.
Yeah.
It was so inspiring.
Yeah.
And that's how I feel too.
Yeah.
Or just people that you've seen online and now you get to see them, you know, you're just, it's emotional because you know how hard they work to get there.
Yes.
It's wonderful. Awesome. Okay, cool. Anything else?
No, I
know there's a lot more, but any other top,
I was
top
gonna say,
things?
I think a lot of you guys have kind of touched on the other things, but yeah, I mean, just like I said, I encourage you just got to go. You have to experience it, and you will come home with a whole new belief in the company and yourself and your team. And yeah, words can't do it justice.
Yes. I know. I miss it. I miss everybody already.
Yeah.
Yes.
And the weather out there this time of year is like perfect weather. This time of year, when you go to Salt Lake City. So it was beautiful out there.
Yes. Yes. I loved it. Thank you. And you're getting comments. Ruth says, oh, she has to go. Thanks, Ruth. She loves being on this team. Awesome.
All right.
All right. Well, I don't want to keep this any longer. I'll let you go. Thank you.
Thanks.
Thanks for sharing your laundry.
Yeah, thanks.
All right. And yep, everyone's saying they're going to be walking as a diamond next year. Awesome. You guys, we've been going on, you know, for a good amount of time. I know there was a ton more people that were there and people are listening. So as you guys feel, you can get on and do a live video in here, or just post your takeaways, share photos. I feel like there's, again, what Jenny said, there's no words to describe, you know, the feeling, the connections, our excitement, our belief. Like, you just can't put into words. But anyway, hope this gave you a quick roundup of some of the things that we're feeling, some of the things that are on our hearts, some of our takeaways. For sure, if you guys are not registered for next year, do it. If it scares you, if your dream scares you, or actually if it doesn't scare you, it's not big enough. Okay, so I've had conversations with multiple people since we got back, and they're like, oh my gosh, my dreams are so big, and I'm a little freaked out. And that means they're in the right place. And kind of like what Claire was talking about, every level, there's new challenges. They say new level, new devil, right? You're going to be uncomfortable, and your dream might be uncomfortable, right? Because you're doing something you've never done, and maybe you're afraid of the income. Maybe it's an income level you've never even reached in your life, you know, whatever it is. But the heart of doTERRA is they want to be the company that gets the most people out of debt. So you are free to give. They use the hashtag, you can look it up, free to give. And that's what it's all about, is helping others, serving others. I believe as human beings, we're always supposed to be working on ourselves and being the best versions of ourselves. And this is a great way to do it, physically, emotionally, spiritually, financially. It's like the perfect vehicle to help grow and then be able to give back and serve. So anyway, I'm so thankful that I was able to meet you guys, and that we're all on the same team, and we're all just, you know, keep going and doing our best. So I will talk to you guys later. Bye, guys.